Hello everybody. What is up? And welcome back to some more Geometry Dash. We're hopping back after quite a while, actually. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be building a chill level. I've already got a little bit of a start on this one, but I don't really like it very much. Let me show you what I have. I feel like that little thing at the end was cool, but there's probably a much better way to do it, and there's probably a much better way to do everything like that I'm trying to do like everything before it. We're just gonna do that. I think I don't know what to do. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's change the background to like gray. And same with the ground. There we go. So we can actually see our grid. Perfect. All right. We're going to set this to group 2. Going to toggle it off from the beginning. Then we're going to have a toggle trigger set to touch activate, and we're going to toggle on group 2. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Let's see. We're going to do the same with a move trigger, and we're going to set it to touch trigger. Use group 2. I'm going to lock to player X, and we want it to follow. But we're going to have these on a separate group, which we are going to, well, hey. We can put this on group 3. Yeah. Yes, so we're going to put those on group 3. Let's -50 maybe? Oh, and of course we're going to have to use an H block here. Set that to group 3. What easing do we want? Exponential. I forget which ones do what. Okay, maybe. We're going to try sign out. Okay, that's kind of smooth, though. Maybe we can do it, like, sooner? I don't know. It's just not as smooth going out as I would like it to, so maybe we just do ease out. Nope. We don't want elastic. Well, we can adjust. We can adjust with regular ease, too. I don't know. Let's just do sign out and call it a day. We're just going to do something like that. No, hey. We're going to select these, and we are going to add them to their own group. Take it up 1, 2, 3, and a half. I'm going to take group 4. Sign out. $45. Let's try that. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let's just do 40 then. Let's see how that works. Nope. It's on group 4. I don't know why it's crushing me. Let's slow it down a bit. So it's just coming up and it's destroying me. It's pushing me into the thing. Let's try 35. Okay, yeah, that's great. We're going to set this to touch trigger. Well, we don't want a move trigger. We want a toggle trigger. I'm going to bring it up a half. We're going to set this to touch trigger. We're going to set it to deactivate group 2 once again. And we're also going to set these to hide. We want to deactivate group 3. Do we want to maybe use an alpha trigger for that, though? And then the toggle trigger? Okay, yeah, that looks a lot less janky. So where will we take this from here? Let's just try something. Doesn't look good if it's like uneven like that. I thought it might look interesting, but it just makes it look weird. You know what? Should we just try something and see what works? Let's add these to group 4. I don't know. It's not super interesting. I don't think it has to be super interesting at the very beginning of the level, you know? We're just gonna like no, not 5. We're gonna put it at 0.5. Well, no, maybe we don't need to scale it down. What would flow nicely with this? Because I have no idea what would work well here. But maybe a Gorb into H blocks. Looks like we need to add those to group 4. Okay, wait. Let's see how that functions. Let's see. No. An extra block down. How about something like that? Maybe? Will that work? Let's see. What's the rotation on this? 71.866. Let's do that then. There we go. We're gonna scale us down and Let's try this. Let's see about... How about that? Don't know how well that works. Let's see. I'm in a writer's block. Or like a level builder's block. Does that exist? Geometry dash block. See, I want to do another one of those little black orbs, like one of these things, but I don't want to put like 4 black orbs right next to each other. That's kind of gross. So why don't we do this? Question mark. Scale it down to 0.75. What style of level is it you're building this week? Been watching some play and up on their different styles like platformer. I'm just building a normal, a classic style, and I'm not like, it's just a classic style level, and I'm not doing any sort of decoration with it right now. I'm just building the layout, but yeah, I want to do something cool for that little hit right there, but it's just black orbs and green orbs right here, and I want it to be more than just black orbs and green orbs, because that's not what I want it to be. I don't want it to just be black orbs and green orbs. So what are we going to do about that? Maybe this kind of thing-ish? Did that thing on the wrong... I'm not accepting level requests at the moment. Or, well, I'm not accepting level requests this stream, really. I'm just kind of trying to get some stuff done. But maybe in a future stream. Maybe I do a spider orb. How about that maybe? Is that blind? What if we did that kind of thing? Is that interesting? What if we like brought that down a half a block? So you have dating levels published that I can search for next time your son is playing. I don't have anything at the moment that I'm super, super proud of, but like I've got a couple, and most of them aren't even finished really. But I haven't really been able to resist the urge to make them all like super crazy difficult, and I'm trying to today. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, here. This is the ID if you want to like write it down. Oh, what's up, Tranquil Rampage? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, let's get back to Deadpool. Okay. Let's switch back to Mini here. Is that a good idea to do, or is it like really stupid weird? I'm gonna move it up a bit. Well, we're gonna move up this up a little bit so that we don't have to make it like, I don't know. I don't know the words I'm looking for, but I'm looking for them. That's not what I want to do. Let's see. Let's change that into like a slab-y thing. Yes, words are hard. I keep tabbing out. Let's try that. Okay, I like that. That's a cool little thing. But my only minor complaint is that you can, if you time it right, skip the black orb, and I don't want you to be able to do that. So, we're going to do that. I mean, that's pretty great. I like that. What's up, Catastrophe? Welcome back. All right. Where are we going to take this now? Gonna take it into a ball, maybe? How about that? Okay, that timing is a bit tricky, so we're gonna shift that up a bit. Okay. So, like, we just rocketed right over that. Let's see if we can, like, maybe telegraph this a little bit. I don't know what word I'm trying to say. And I don't know if my message is getting through or not. But we are simply humans in this world trying to exist. And that's what we're all doing. So I'd say I don't know. I'd say I don't know. Let's see. How are we going to handle the transition into this ball? I don't think it came through or not. I don't think it came through. Let me change it to, let's see. I don't think it got through. Yeah. That's weird. Let's try this. Let's try to maybe do a downward slope. Maybe that would make things feel a little bit less claustrophobic once we actually get there. What are we gonna do here? No, we're gonna place a start position right here. Mini that messaging platform we use. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to update that. I'll do that after the stream because I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I'll make a community post once it's fixed. Let me just set a reminder for myself because I'm not going to remember. "5 p.m. today." There we go. We have a reminder set, so now Yeah, I'm almost at 200 subs. Hold up. Can I just like hold up? Oh, what's up, Finn? Got 200. 200. Thanks. Let's see. Where Hold up. Where's it saved? Is it just in my bio? Cuz if it's in my bio, then that might take a little bit, just a little bit more, uh, not much, but a little bit more work. So I'm gonna, like, is it fine if we worry about this later? Because, like, I'm not entirely sure how exactly to do that, so it's probably going to need to wait until after stream. Are you good with that? Let's put that there. Yeah, I did. Let's go. It's a that's a that's a pretty huge thing actually. I've been at 199 for words a long time. It's been Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, is that an alt account? I would prefer you not to use alt accounts on here just because it's like against TOS to use ghost accounts to like inflate. But I don't know. It's a thing. It's not a thing. It's not too big of a thing actually. My bad. Blip. Well, you won't notice. Ah, that's all right. Oh, you gave your brother his account? So what are our lines looking like? I should probably be actually looking at that. I'm doing well. How are you? It's Life is going well for me. Uh, we're like as well as it probably could be. Or I, better than it. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? it could be worse. It could be much worse. That was an unnecessary amount of effort for a sentence that probably should have taken about 5 seconds to craft. Just watch that. It plays things last short. Just switch. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't remember the last time he's cursed. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's see about doing this type of thing. I'm good at this. I mean, I try to be. Lol. Spam the heart slads. Let's actually, instead of doing that, let's do that so the thing is a little bit more instant. Sort of mesmerizing watch you play a fun run. Lol. Yeah, it's this. I love this song too. Like I have this song saved to my personal playlist. It's really really good. It's like a mix between Eastern Asian ish music and electronic music, and it's really really good. Let's see. How would this do? 0.75. Here we go. How does that feel to play? Let's move that down some. Don't know. Don't know if I like it. Let's use a spider orb, maybe? And use some yellow pads. How about that? I want to have it like Then editing. So, actually pay attention. Hooray! Hurrah! Huzzah! Let's see if that works. We're gonna move the orb to where it's more easily reachable. Yo. We're going to join the Dad Plays Things Discord. Nice. Let's go. All right. Let's see. Gonna change the mode to free mode. Okay, so I guess it doesn't. I guess it's not following the player Y. Or, well, maybe it is. Huh, that's so weird. It's on group 1. Oh, it's because I set it to fade out. Well, it's still not working, and I don't know why. Huh. Maybe that's our problem. Let's see. Do we need to get rid of the start position? Huh. So I don't know what it's doing. Is it just like a thing with the level editor? Because sometimes it is. No, it's not. It's literally just not doing the thing. Um, nerd. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Though, as much as I would not like to admit it, yes, I am. Okay, fine. Have it your way. I guess we're gonna make our own super big one, and we're gonna no, we're gonna set it to be off at the very beginning, and we're going to tell it to fade in. Oh, and I need to set this to no touch. Lol. It's cool. You wouldn't be saying that if you knew him in real life. I'm messing with you. He's actually a really great human being. Sometimes. We're gonna set that to hide. All right, let's see. $75. Mm. That sounds really hard. Like that that really does sound difficult. Mm. Let's make you a cube here and hide no effects. So it won't make any sort of effect whenever it's done with that. And then we will turn 5 back on. Survived a heart attack a month ago. Oh, wow. That's actually... Wow. Wow. Like, that's actually... Uh, that's actually not a tiny deal. That's significant. Kudos to him. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. It sounds like it has been a hard year for you. I hope things end up getting better. I'm just going to set this to hide for right now because, wait, what? I thought I... Huh? Why aren't you hiding? What happened? Huh? What's up, Fired? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. What are you doing? I'm just chilling, building a level. That's pretty much it for today. That's all we really got on the agenda. All right, we're going to set this thing off hide. Oh, wait, I know exactly why it's not. Okay. I mean, sure. Let's see. How about just like we're gonna like obviously make it a bit inconspicuous because this isn't a collab, and I don't want people thinking that this is a collab, but I'm gonna put it right there. What? I thought I told you to go back to 100% opacity. I told you to go back to 100% opacity. Why aren't you doing that? Want to do a collab? I don't know about that right now. It's not... What are we doing? People... Now, what's up, Chronix? Chronix? Let's see. Why is it, like, instantly... Yeah. Yeah, how do you say that? It's like Chronix or Chronix? Is like, I don't want to mispronounce it or anything, but like I don't know, the other one just sounds like Chronix. Like a chronic something or other. Chronic conditions. And now, why are we doing it right there? And like, why? What? Huh? What? What? I'm confuzzled. What? However you want to. I don't think. All right. Well. I don't know why it's not. What are you trying to build? I am trying to build something that for some reason isn't working. I'm trying to build just a level. Not even anything. It's not even supposed to be anything really. But isn't this on group 5? Yes, it is. And like none of them are. This isn't making sense. What? What did I do? What did I do to make this happen? Like, I just want to have it fade to black and then unfade to black. Is that so much to ask? I genuinely have no idea because it is like all of these are set to be on group 5. They're all on group 5. And oh, wait. Wait. Okay. 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 Okay, buddy. This is what happens. See, see, kids, this is what happens whenever you don't set the opacity to 0 and just leave the opacity at 100%. It doesn't fade out. It just stays in. And we spent like 5 minutes trying to figure that out. I just want to point that out. Oh my gosh. Hey, did I do something I'm in trouble for? Older than you? I don't know. And frankly, I don't really want to say because I don't feel like giving any revealing information about me. Right, so do we want to have any other game modes here? What like, do we want to just keep it as a cube or do we want to put something else? Let's play it from the very beginning and see. What flows best? Well, I was just in ball. I'm not going to put it back into ball. I don't want to do UFO. And spider just doesn't fit here. And the thing about wave is that there's not really anything that I could do with wave there that would actually fit in my opinion. Let's see what happens when I put it into ship. Yeah, I don't get that. Maybe we have like I think it'd be good to have like the structures, but then like let's oh well we can just press that. We didn't need to go all the way back there. Let's look at the lines here, see where we are. We're mini right here. We're not. How about we put one of these things on top of there? I had to look it up. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Oh wow, that's like powerful. Watch Toy Story. Well, have fun with that. It's been nice getting to chat with you. What if we just have it go down to like a platform? Like the ship that I just made? Thanks. It's still pretty bare bones. Still pretty bare bones, but we're working on it. Hmm. We're gonna rotate that a bit so that it's like not super 90 degrees. Structures. I hate ship structures. Like the slanted walls with the spikes. They are cool. I will say I do them probably more than I should, but hey, it's our level. We're never gonna like we're just gonna do what comes naturally, and if that's like somehow really stupid or something, we're just gonna get rid of it and do something else. And see, I don't want to do more of those like right next to each other. That's not I don't want to do that. Ooh, that's a funky structure. I kind of like that. Yeah, I hit 20 subs earlier this stream. Hooray. So if we do that, then that means we're going to need to raise that up a bit because we're trying to make this not super duper crazy hard. Um, okay, let's see. Corner piece, corner piece, inside piece, inside piece. There we go. Now that looks like a structure. Let's go. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's see. Can we do something with that? That looks like it's trying to float, and we don't want it to look like it's trying to float. But that, there we go. Structures is fun. Okay. We're going to put a gear, and we're going to put another gear. We're going to put another gear for good measure because we don't want any cheese. Okay? Can we do that type of thing? And then we put it on stilts. How does that look? Interesting? No? I don't know. We're just going to go with it. No, we're not going to do that because we want Corner pieces. Yeah. All hail the corner pieces. Okay. Let's see. But actually, I think we're going to get rid of that bottom. Well, no, let's not get rid of the bottom one. Let's just bring that down a half a block. Bring that up a quarter. Bring that up a quarter. Bring that up a quarter. I don't know why I didn't just select all of them. Because we don't want you to get killed by the transition from the thing. The from mini to big, because that can happen, and that has happened to me, and it has driven me crazy before. We're gonna do that thing. Looks weirdly fluid, but I don't know if I like those ground spikes being there. What if we... No. Too big. What if we did that? Oh. That's good. All right. Oh, and we need to do a toggle orb deal where that makes it to where you have to do a thing. We're gonna make the color kind of dark purple-ish, kind of like the orb. We're going to make it a little bit more purple-ish. There we go. We're going to set it to spin slower so that we can actually see it. And then we're going to set it to group 6. But we're going to have this spawn group 7. Because group 7 is going to be a, yeah, let's see, 30. Well, we need to add this to group 7, but it needs to use group 6. Hello? Group 7, there we go. And then hold up. They're both set to 50, but their move times are different. Set it to 25.25. Six. Spawn trigger, too many groups. Oh. Well then. We're gonna set it to move it a little bit more less. Your brain is not braining? Well, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be. Sign out. Maybe? There we go. But I want this to not move it as much as it's moving it right now, so we're just going to do that. Oh, and we have to switch this to white. There we go. Yo, hey. Well, what's important is that it's doing that. And it needs to do that faster. So we're going to, this is difficult to balance. It's difficult to balance it looking good with it actually functioning. What am I dying to? Oh. Turn that off a spawn trigger. Turn that to spawn trigger. It's not on group 7, that's why. There we go. Oh. So, now what we need to do is we need to set these to group 8 so that we can tell our, we can turn off hitboxes, so that we can tell our thing, our toggle orb to do this spawn trigger, and then we can check spawn ordered. And I think you need a reboot to make a new commitment. Yeah, I mean, whatever helps you, yeah. What? It needs to be spawn triggered. That's what happened. There we go. That's good. That's really good. All right, now all we need to do is hide no effects, and bam, completely seamless. Watch this. There we go. It's cool. Oh, yeah. We're gonna change it back to 0.25. Can we do that? Let's see. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's go. It looks good. And it wasn't really that hard to make. All right. So, on to the next thing. We finished this little sector. Now we're moving on to this one. What are we going to do here? What flight pattern do we want? Let's see. We're just going to like move this blue orb up a bunch so that it doesn't like, so that it doesn't distract us. I needed something that looks natural, but like not sporadic. Does that look? All right. Yours make it look perfect. Thanks, dude. I mean, ship gameplay is not exactly my strong suit, so it's really great to hear you say that. Is that cool? It needs to be like that in order to work, though. So we're just not going to use that slope. We're going to use this slope and see how that makes it look. Is that cool? Hey, let me select you. Thank you. I want you to join the U.S. Army. No, I don't. That was a joke. I don't like that. I like that a little better. But it still looks a little jank, but we're going to go with it. Because jank can be fun. Because, well, can be. I'm going to add some gears right here, right along the top. Now, what are we going to put here? Because we need to put something there. So now that I've got, well, like, I want to, like, kind of follow those structures. But, like, I don't know how possible that is with mini. Well, that's not mini. This is not mini. This is put my face there. No. No, no. How about we don't do that? Let's just build and see what comes out of our weird little mouse. Insert elevator music. Do 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 do. That's too big. Insert insert Lego building noises. I think that's good. I mean, I don't think it's going to get much better. I feel like that's the best we could really do there. So, what do we need to put anything there? Do we need to put anything there? I want to say that yes, we do need to put something there, but like I don't know. Do we need to put something there? How about just that type deal? Is that good? Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That's adult ship. Let's see. I want to be going down into this orb. Like, and down from, like, from the upside down ship's perspective, so it's technically up. Like that, so it kind of has that little punchy effect. That's what I want to be happening with that, but I don't know if I can make that happen with the structuring that I have going on right here. You know what? we're just going to direct you that way, and if you don't, you die. What if we did this? What if we did like the cataclysm thing? Does that look too out of place here? I feel like we would need to have already done that in order for it to feel like it belongs there. Who did that? Oh, that's kind of funky. I like it. All right. But we're going to scooch it down a bit so that it doesn't intrude upon this path too much. Because remember, I'm not trying to make a super crazy extreme demon here. Because I can't verify that. I have made so many things that I just have not been able to verify because I decided that I wanted something that looked super satisfying to play. And for some reason, that meant super crazy, difficult, hard level. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do something that just feels good because it goes with the music. And the music is really good. So that's so real. Well, it's happened too much to me. That makes it look too much like I'm trying to be symmetrical to that. Oh, wait a minute. I just got an idea. What if we set these to no touch? Or, well, we don't even have to do that. We can literally just, where is it? There. Do that. Wow. Okay. Let's see how that plays. I said, let's see how that plays. Uh, uh. It's, I don't know. No, no, it don't work. It don't work. It just don't work. It just don't work. When it just don't be working, like, eh. Hmm. I don't. I've been silent for so long. I don't know. I don't know what I want to put here. Let's do what we did earlier again. Just do things and see what happens. What am I doing here? Learning to trust myself. about that? We're going to get rid of that row, and we're going to replace it with that. How about this? We haven't put any gears on the bottom, so we're going to do that right here. That looks stupid. Okay. I think it's been long enough since we've done that. I think we can do that again. There we go. Still have yet to put any of these around. So I think I'm going to do one of those right there. There we go. Yeah. No, nice. Awesome. Let's see. What do we want to do with this? What if we put that thing there? Okay. Too powerful. Let's see. I'm going to shift it back to mini. I think we need to shift this up by a half a block. And we don't need to have those anymore. You know what? We're going to go ahead, slap these things right there. There we go. What are we going to do here? Oh, that was a mistake, but hold up. What if we actually just kind of roll with that? I feel like that just kind of makes it look too like there's a word I'm trying to find, and I've had so many of those in this stream. But how about we just build our level and we just kind of, well, if we did that, we would have to make that setup all over again. Well, we can just build helper it. There we go. Perfect. So what does that do? I didn't even hit the orb. Okay, so that was really easy to do. So now we can just do that. And we're going to put another gear up there so you can't cheese that. AI Geometry Dash World Generator yet? Oh my gosh. No, nobody's ever done that before. At least not to my knowledge. But why'd you have to put that into my brain? Oh my gosh. Now I'm like scared and stuff. I'm gonna slap spikes onto those little PC things. That would be amazing. Yeah. Well, I would imagine that it would not be very good because, like, from what I understand, AI is good with what it's trained off of, and there's so much stuff in Geometry Dash, it would be hard to be able to train it on one specific thing. I'm no expert, but that's just my hypothesis. What do we do here now? We should keep GD as a human experience. I agree. I agree. I feel like there's already too much that we have to AI check now. But back to back to Deadpool. Um let's see. How about this fun? Oh, hey. How about this fun little thing? Slopification of GD. Don't even. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to imagine what an AI generated Geometry Dash level would even look like. I'm scared to think about that. So I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna try to do something fun here. think it's funny that the only time I use AI is when I'm asking about Minecraft stuff. Like, what level is iron? What's the fill command? And where the blue ore gets found. I mean, I feel like there are worse things. There are many worse things. I use AI for like troubleshooting and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, it does, but occasionally you'll find something. It'll give you something and it'll be like, "Wow, why didn't I think of this sooner?" or something like that. I don't know. Let's see where do we want everything? Let's see. No, we need to hit that blorb. Yo. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Hold up. Yo, ship control. Yo. Let's do things right, please. What if we did kind of like a jagged-y area right here? And so it doesn't get like super boring and stuff, we put like a structure, like a substructure inside of it. Um, You fill that in. You kind of have to guess where you can, or well, it's not like a guess or anything. It's just like like certain slopes don't have super crazy spikes on them. So that means you can slide on them. Maybe I'll ramp up with another structure after that bit. We're still a ways off from the drop. Like I'm just throwing ideas out there. I mean, anything helps. Just out here vibing. Oh my gosh. I was just listening to see what to do next, and now we're vibing. This is exhilarating. All right, we're going to stop our vibe session right there, and we're going to get back to doing the things. Let's play this from 0, because why not? Yeah, let's go. All right. Put our start position back. Yo. I'm trying to, like... What if we just did this? Now, since I'm upside down, that's not going to do what I want it to do, so we're going to put something there that will do what I want it to do. Yo! Play your level right, nerd. What? Need to wait a little bit longer for that. Like it. Well, yeah, thanks. I mean, still needs a couple of tweaks, but yeah, we're making progress. We're making a lot of progress, actually. Let's freaking go. We're already upside down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoa. Hello. We're gonna do just... We need to make that a yellow, I think. But maybe scooch down a little bit. Good, great, amazing, perfect. Okay. And now... we just gotta do our structures for this part. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet here, because I have nothing to talk about, really. So you seem to know what's going on. Lost and all this stuff. It's a learning curve. It's a huge learning curve. I'll say that much. Is that too claustrophobic? I feel like it is. Like, I feel like that's just too much spikes. I'm just trying to see what the different things do and giving him ideas to try. Never played the game. Only watched him do anything on it. I mean, at least we're honest. It took me a long time to learn literally anything about this game. Yo-ho! Ha 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 ha! Hee 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 hee. We're gonna take that thing off there because it's annoying me. Hee 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 hee. Move that there. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where can we take the jaggediness now? Nope, not there. So let's see. So which parts are the ones that end the run when you hit them? Well, it's the parts that, like, it's the spiky parts. Everything except for that surface, that surface, that surface, and that surface, and that one. Yeah, this part is like I'm trying to like intend for you to have to figure stuff out here. Like this part isn't made to be as straightforward as the other ones are. I need to put something right in this little area right here to kind of break up this like sameness. What? What am I saying? Like this, like it's just kind of flat there. The square things do that are on the tab where you get the red and the yellow orbs. This thing? Well, this thing gets like this thing you can set it to like a group. You can like you can set it to control a group, and whenever I click on this orb, it will toggle on or off that group that I selected, that I told it to turn off or on. It's really, really useful if you want to do like anti-cheat stuff. There we go. It's Successfully deflattened. Like, let's see. You can just fly right through, but there's literally no way to get past that. Great. Oh my gosh. Amazing. That is so perfect. Oh my gosh. I think it's cool when you make the next bit be activated by what you go through. Yeah, it's like crazy. And these triggers here, like they can be complicated, but once you actually learn how they work, you can do some really amazing stuff with them. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that. It was a neat run. Yeah, I like. I'm trying to get myself out of the habit of just like playtest, 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 because I tend to just like go over and over and over again and just play my level through like a bunch of times in a row, and it kind of saps my time. It like I I'll just playtest it and then playtest it again because I think it's really fun. And like it just gets to the point where I've already eaten up like 30 minutes and I've only built like not even that long of gameplay. I haven't even built that much gameplay like at all. So that's a thing that I'm trying to work on fixing. Let's see. What if we gave it some of these? There we go. Awesome. All right. I think we need to change that to a purple orb. Yeah. We're going to go to spider here maybe. How about, yeah, we could do spider. So how are we going to finish this section off? Maybe with some floating structures? Yeah, I think we could go out with some floating structures. No? How about... There we go. We slap a gear there. That's too big. We slap a gear there. Then we place our corner blocks there on that fun structure. Then we do another one of these fun structures. But that's going to obstruct the portal, so we're going to move that once we're done with it. Since we did that, we can just get rid of that. There we go. We're going to bring that up some. And we put another corner piece. Then we slap a slab there. We slap a slab. Okay. You can put a gear there. We need to center that. There we go. All right, are we done with the ship? That might need fixing. No, it doesn't. It doesn't need fixing. All right. Perfect. Well, oh, wow, it's already 5:09. Okay. I think we're going to get like a general layout here. And then we're probably going to call it for this week. But let's get our general layout. First, though, let's select all. No glow, no particle. There we go. There we go. That looks a bit better, actually. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I think. And then we How about we do that thing? Do this thing that kind of ties that section of clicks together-ish. I think that's an interesting thing. Okay. I think that I'm kind of ready to call it for this week. So if you did enjoy, I encourage you to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm going to turn my game audio down. And I normally stream every Saturday at around 3 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to join me then, I will see you in my next stream. But until then, I am the nerd who plays things. Bye, everybody.